Hello students. So next we shall consider the ultrastructure of the animal cell. So this is the ultrastructure of a single animal cell. The meaning of ultrastructure. So the meaning of ultrastructure is the structure which can be observed in electron microscope. Right? Any structure that is observed in electron microscope, it is called ultrastructure. So this is the ultrastructure of an animal cell. Now see here, these cells which are found in animals, basically they are called animal cells. Similarly, the cells that we find in plants, those are called plant cells. Similarly, bacteria, right? Bacteria are composed of bacterial cells. So, bacterial cells, plant cells, animal cells, these are different types of cells. So, here we shall consider the ultrastructure of animal cell. So, how is the structure here? Basically, it is spherical, right? It is spherical in shape, or we can say it is circular, right? Now, the different parts that you can observe here, they are the cell membrane, there is cytoplasm, centriole, rough endoplasmic reticulum, then there is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, nucleolus, nucleus, nuclear membrane, Golgi complex, ribosome, lysosome, mitochondrion. So these are some of the parts which can be observed in an animal cell. Now this cell has a boundary. The boundary of animal cell, it is called cell membrane. So this part. So cell membrane is the boundary of the animal cell. Right? It is the outermost part. Right? It is the outermost covering or outer covering of animal cell. So that outer covering or boundary of animal cell, it is called cell membrane. So this is the membrane. Right? This is the membrane that covers the animal cell. Even it is also called plasma membrane. It is also called plasma membrane. Right? So this membrane, it protects the cell. Right? It protects the cell. Even it helps in exchange of substances, right? Exchange of substances between the cells or movement of substances in and out of cells. So substances can enter the cell. There are certain substances which can pass out of the cell. So in and out movement of substance, it takes place through the cell membrane, right? So cell membrane helps to pass any molecule in or out of the cell. Now on the inner side of the cell membrane or on the interior of cell membrane, right, there is a part called cytoplasm. So cytoplasm lies interior to the cell membrane. So this space that you can find here, it is the cytoplasm, right? So cytoplasm lies on inner side of cell membrane. Now this cytoplasm, it contains, right? Cytoplasm contains various cell organelles. Cytoplasm contains various organelles, or we can also call them as the cell organelles, right? So, cell organelles, they lie in the cytoplasm. Now, what are these organelles? So, organelles are the small organs present inside the cell or present in the cytoplasm. So, organs of the cell that lie in the cytoplasm, they are called organelles. Now, there are different cell organelles that you find in the cytoplasm. So, which are those cell organelles here? So, one is the centriole, right? So, centriole is a cell organelle. Similarly, the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is also a cell organelle. Now, this endoplasmic reticulum is classified as rough and smooth, right? That we shall consider after some time. Then, nucleolus, the nucleus, Golgi Complex, ribosome, lysosome, mitochondrion, pleural mitochondria. So these are all organelles which are found in the cytoplasm of animal cell. So these are various examples of organelles, right? So first we shall consider the centriole. So centriole, singular. What is the plural form? The plural form is centrioles, right? So the plural is centrioles. So centrioles, they are found only in animal cells, and their main function is they take part in the cell division. Centrioles are involved in cell division, right? What is cell division? It is the process of division of cells, right? The process where cells divide. One cell divides to produce two cells. Two divide to produce four cells. It is called cell division, right? Or division of cells, which is of two types. Already we have discussed. It is mitosis and meiosis, right? So centrioles help in cell division of animal cells. How? By producing spindle fibers. So that we will consider in the coming videos. Then the endoplasmic reticulum. So endoplasmic reticulum is another cell organelle that you can find in the animal cell. So endoplasmic reticulum, you can observe this structure here. So this and this is endoplasmic reticulum. It lies very close to the nucleus. So endoplasmic reticulum, it lies close to the nucleus. Usually it is attached to the nuclear membrane. So this is the nucleus. This is the nuclear membrane. So endoplasmic reticulum is attached to the nuclear membrane. So this is a system of tubes, right? It is a system of tubes, a flat tubes, right, which are attached to the nuclear membrane. So here we can observe it is a system of flat tubes, a mass of flat tubes, right, and that is attached to the nuclear membrane. So this cell organelle, it is called endoplasmic reticulum, right? Here reticulum indicates a network of flat tubes, right? Now this endoplasmic reticulum, it is classified into two types. So it is classified into two types as smooth and rough. So endoplasmic reticulum, that is ER, is classified as RER and SER. So RER, it means the rough endoplasmic reticulum. SER means the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So why it is classified as rough and smooth? That is mainly due to another cell organelle called ribosome, plural ribosomes. So ribosomes, they are present on this endoplasmic reticulum. So ribosome or these ribosomal particles, they are attached to the outer surface of endoplasmic reticulum. So because of the presence of these particles or ribosomes, this endoplasmic reticulum appears smooth. Sorry, not smooth, it appears rough. So because of ribosomes attached to the surface of ER, it gives rough appearance, right? So because of this rough appearance, this endoplasmic reticulum is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. So understood? So roughness is due to the particles of ribosomes. Fine. Another type of endoplasmic reticulum where you don't find these particles or where you don't find ribosomes. So here ribosomes are not attached to the membrane or to the surface of endoplasmic reticulum. So we can classify that as smooth. So it is called smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So this is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. This is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So endoplasmic reticulum, it mainly acts as cytoskeleton, right? It acts as a supporting structure of the cell. It provides support to the cell. And the ribosomes which are present here on the endoplasmic reticulum, these ribosomes help in synthesis of protein, right? Then next we shall consider the nucleus, which is located in the nucleus. So first we shall consider the nucleus. So this is the nucleus. It is spherical in shape, right? It appears spherical. Now this nucleus, it is the main controlling center of the cell, right? The main controlling center of the cell is called nucleus. That means nucleus controls the cell, right? A cell is controlled by nucleus. That's why it is called the controlling center of the cell. Now this nucleus is bounded by or surrounded by or covered by a membrane which is called the nuclear membrane. So nuclear membrane is the membrane that surrounds the nucleus or the membrane that covers the nucleus. It is called nuclear membrane. What is such nucleus called? A nucleus which has a nuclear membrane. What it is called? So such type of nucleus, it is called true nucleus, right? So a true nucleus is a nucleus which is having nuclear membrane. And such cells which have a true nucleus, they can be called as what type of cells? In previous video we discussed two types of cells, eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. So a cell having true nucleus, it is called eukaryotic cell. So animal cell is an example of eukaryotic cell because it is having a true nucleus. The nucleus is true nucleus because it is surrounded by nuclear membrane. Then inside the nucleus you find a chromosomal material that is called chromatin. Okay, details which I'll discuss in the coming videos. Then inside the nucleus you can observe a dark staining structure. So this dark spot, right? This dark spot inside the nucleus, it is called nucleolus. So nucleolus is a dark spot that is found inside the nucleus. Now what is the function of this nucleolus? So nucleolus is called ribosome factory of the cell. Why it is called ribosome factory? Because it produces ribosomes, right? So ribosomes are synthesized or produced by nucleolus. So it is called ribosome factory of the cell. After this, the next cell organelle is Golgi complex. So Golgi complex, also called Golgi body or also called Golgi apparatus. So Golgi complex, Golgi body, Golgi apparatus, all are same. These are different names for this cell organelle. So it also lies in the cytoplasm, right? Golgi complex lies in the cytoplasm, or it is present in the cytoplasm. So this structure or this cell organelle here, it is the Golgi complex. If you observe or if you compare the structure of ER and Golgi complex, it is nearly same, right? The structure of endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi complex is nearly same. So Golgi complex is a complex consisting of flat tubes, right? So you can see here, these are the flat tubes. Together it forms the Golgi complex, which lies in the cytoplasm of animal cell. Now this Golgi complex, it also acts as a cytoskeleton, means it acts as a supporting structure of a animal cell. And if you consider its function, so one of the function here is it is involved in packaging of proteins, right? So packaging of protein is done by the Golgi complex. The next is the ribosome, plural ribosomes. So this is a ribosome, even this is a ribosome. So these are all ribosomes which are scattered in the cytoplasm of animal cell. So such ribosomes which are freely present in the cytoplasm, they are called free ribosomes, right? Opposite of free ribosomes, bound ribosomes. Bound ribosomes means they are attached to a particular organelle. Now for example, the ribosomes found attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, they can be called as bound ribosomes. Whereas these ribosomes, they are not bound, they are freely present in the cytoplasm. We can call them as free ribosomes. Now these ribosomes, they are involved in protein synthesis, right? How they are involved in protein synthesis, we shall consider in the coming videos. Then after this, lysosome. So lysosome is another cell organelle that lies in the cytoplasm. It is spherical structure, right? And it is commonly called suicide bag of the cell. right? Lysosome is commonly called suicide bag of the cell because lysosomes contain enzymes, right? They contain enzymes which can destroy the cell, right? It contains enzymes which can destroy the cell. That's why lysosomes, they are called suicide bags of the cell. So this is a common name for lysosomes. They are called suicide bags of the cell because they can destroy the cell with the help of their enzymes. Then mitochondrion, singular. The plural form is mitochondria. So mitochondria is plural, mitochondrion is singular. So in the cytoplasm of this animal cell, this is the mitochondrion. One more is here. So you find many mitochondria in the cytoplasm. Now these mitochondria are called powerhouses of the cell or powerhouse of the cell. It is commonly called powerhouse of the cell because it produces energy in the form of ATP. It produces energy in the form of ATP, right? So the full form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So adenosine triphosphate or ATP is produced by mitochondria, right? And this ATP is used as a source of energy. That's why mitochondria, they are called powerhouse of cell. So that is the ultrastructure of an animal cell. So in the examination, you may expect a 5-mark question. Draw a labeled diagram of ultrastructure of animal cell. So you have to draw this diagram and label these parts for a 5-mark question. Or sometimes you may expect explain the ultrastructure of animal cell. So you have to explain in brief the structure. So with this, we shall conclude this video. Thank you.